we should be live. Just about. Give or take. Boom. We should be live any minute now. Hello, people of the internet. We should be live. There we go. Nice. So we are live. We are rolling. We are rolling, 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 rolling. Sweet. I'm gonna copy that. Put it in my 2024 playlist. Go down to the bottom. Paste all this in. Paste all this in. Game we're playing is Black Ops 6. Sorted. Right, that should be working. Should be rocking and rolling with this now. You should be able to hear me and see me and all that good stuff. Seems to be working. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very last stream of the year. It is 2024's final stream. You guys have been here throughout the whole channel. Some of you have been here since the beginning. Some of you guys have joined this year. And this is a great little wrap up that I wanted to do. Just to congratulate you all for being here and for tuning in and for turning up, and for if anyone sees this video, just know that you smashed it, that you saw it first, you were here when it was happening. This is the wrap up to the end of the year, and it's a big one. It's a new year. It's going into a very big year, 2025. It's going to be a huge year for gaming, symbiotically, that's the word, not symbiotically, symbolism wise. It's got a lot of symbolisms going on in 2025. Lots of really big groundbreaking stuff to come out in 2025. Obviously, the hopes that we get a GTA 6. The hopes that we get a lot of new gaming pieces of content. And just as a whole, a hell of a year to get our teeth stuck into. 2025 is so close to happening. And it's so nuts that it's happening. And a lot of us aren't ready for it. A lot of us aren't prepared for it. A lot of us are nervous for it. And I'm included in that. There's a lot that I want to get done. There's a lot that I want to try and aim for. Just to be here by the end of 2025, doing a stream like this, similar to this. A year from now would be a dream come true, because you got to take your health for, much appreciation. To have your health is number one. To be a lot more financially better off and be in a position super duper close to purchasing a property of our own would be obviously the biggest milestone for us right now. But I don't know. I think it's just kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts that this is even happening, that we're going into 2025. I could not tell you as a kid, if you told me about 2025. That was when, like, I think Black Ops 2 was set in 2025, I want to say. It's been a wild ride getting from there to here. And as a youngster, I did not believe much for the future. I didn't have much interest in the future. It was never something that appealed to me. And it was never something I really looked forward to. So, just to be here and to see it is kind of nuts, and to be experiencing it in this way is crazy, and I'm excited to do an awful lot of stuff in 2025. Also want to try and go back in a separate video, and probably the last video I'll upload for 2024, or possibly the first video I upload in 2025. I've not decided yet. It's going to be a sort of walkthrough of the year gone by, and a highlight on some of our best bits. Because 2024 has been a roller coaster of a year. We've had some pretty crazy moments, and going back and trying to recap it all would be kind of interesting. But moving into the new year, it's weird. Like, as a kid, it's a lot more excitable as a kid than it is as an adult. I don't know if anyone out there who's like sort of north of the age of 18 feels that same feeling that I feel. That weird sensation of like, it kind of does feel quite surreal to be going into 2025 as like a 20 plus year old. It's kind of weird. It's a weird sort of feeling. It's bittersweet because it's like exciting but scary at the same time, if that makes sense. I'd love to be one of those people who doesn't read too much into things. I just don't know how they do it. I don't know how the people don't worry more about it and it doesn't stress them out. And I'm really jealous of them, because as someone who has definitely had his fair share of existential crisis, it stresses me out to high heavens. So I'm credit to you if you're someone who doesn't get affected by it. All power to you. But it stresses me out. It freaks me out a lot, and I feel like that's why I kind of gravitate to more gaming stuff that I remember doing as a kid. It's kind of like a comfort blanket for me. It's kind of something that I really get comfort out of, going back and being nostalgic. That's why I like playing old games again, and going back to like old places that I've been to 1,000 times before. It's just that sense of familiarity and that comfort of knowing that you're going back to something that you're familiar with. It's a weird feeling to explain, but I think it's the best way to describe it. I've done a lot of cool stuff in 2024. There's a hell of a lot of cool stuff I want to do in 2025 if I'm lucky enough to do it. It's gonna be a wild ride, and I'm gonna be scared but excited, I think, is the best way to summarize it. Scared but excited. Obviously, there's a lot of cool things that could happen. There's a lot of promising films and games coming out, which I'm interested in. A lot of really cool films and games. Well, not as many games came out this year as I would have liked. Obviously, this one being my favourite so far. And there's been like a few DLCs in that, but I think Astrobot won Game of the Year, so I've not played that yet, so I can't speak too much about that, but I personally haven't played many brilliant like standalone games this year. I've mainly played more familiar stuff, like played a lot of GTA, played a lot of DayZ, played a lot of Call of Duty, obviously when the new COD came out in October. I've been playing a hell of a lot of this, so I think it's just taking the experiences as they come, and just seeing what the next thing is. But yeah, 2025 seems to be quite promising for games, so we're going to be excited for that, and that's going to be something to look forward to. And hopefully by this time next year, we'll be playing GTA 6, which would be kind of nuts. To be sat playing GTA 6 right now would be kind of insane. So, who knows? Who knows? We might be playing GTA 6 this time next year, which would be lovely. Playing GTA 6 this time next year would be pretty awesome. Definitely going to need that if we're going to try and do an exfil. Getting XP for the brand new sniper. We're going to get the bugs now, aren't we? This is the bug round. Oh, it's not the bug round. I thought it was... Oh god, is it the bug round? Yeah, it is the bug round. Ah! Get the tomahawk back. It'd be interesting to see. I'm going to try and do a community poll. And see what you guys are thinking. There are going to be some highlights of... tell me what the highlights are of this year. and tell me what you're most looking forward to in 2025. I'm going to do a community poll. 2 different community polls where you guys let me know. Because I'm always interested to see what other people are thinking about. I'm fascinated by how other people's brains work, because mine works in such a weird way. I'm interested to see kind of like quote unquote what normal people's brains are doing. Because I think that sometimes helps me out a little bit. Helps me chill me out a little bit more when I'm thinking like, oh, I'm definitely reading into this situation far too much. Like, these guys aren't thinking about it this way. That kind of chills me out. To know that I'm not just going mental. Thinking about the wrong thing over and over again. Huh? We're nearly on 5 grand. Come on. Give me the 5 grand. Give me the 5. Whoop. 1 more. Whoop. 2 more. Whoop. What? I need more gills. And my phone's going off like a madman. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2025. I think there's a lot of promising things coming our way to look forward to. So I'm optimistic. I'm being optimistic. It was like Christmas this year was really difficult for me. A lot of people were saying the same thing. Like, why did it was like trending on X the other day? Like, why did Christmas this year not feel like Christmas? And it is strange. It is very strange. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. The main thing that I want to do on my 2025 bucket list, move the hell out. Get my own place pronto. I've had a partner now for, this is going up, 2025 will be our 8th year together. And we are ready to move. She's been really helpful and the pair of us together have been working jobs and building a pot together, and we've been saving up at university and stuff like that. So we've had this planned for a long time. We've done fairly well with savings wise and stuff like that, so the mission is now just to get out as fast as possible, get our own place. We could have rented, and I think in the long run it could have, or temporary, it could have helped us with our heads, but I think practically it would have just taken money out of the pot that we didn't need to have go to waste. So 2025 is definitely going to be a year for getting shit done and getting a lot of progress made when it comes to those things that we're aiming towards. I'm going to try and exfil here as soon as I can. Get this door open. Yeah, it'd be nice to hear what other people's things are for 2025. What your guys' sort of hopes and ambitions are for the new year. What you might be planning, what you might be thinking about. Are there any projects you're working on? Is there anything interesting you got in the pipeline? Got to plan something cool for 7,000 subscribers, but I'm going to have to ask online for some help with that, because I literally do not know what the hell we should do. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been optimistic that we're obviously going to hit the 7,000, and when we hit it, the mindset of what are we going to actually do always was a big thing to me. So obviously it's coming. It's definitely going to be here before I know it, and that does interest me quite a lot. I'm going to save a decoy for exfil. Trying to quick scope these and get some higher levels. Oop. Oop. Done it. Woo! Very good, very good. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to wrap this stream up. I know it was only a short one, but I just wanted to wrap it up by saying a massive thank you for the support and the love and the time and the dedication on the channel. We're going to do a video talking about all the stats of the year and all the videos that we've produced over the year. I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, and for all of you who've come here and put some hours into the channel, thank you very much. It means the world to me. I've done this channel now since 2013. I've done it on and off, sharing it with full-time jobs and school and stuff, so it's been a passion project for a long time, and to get to bigger and better milestones of subscribers and viewerships is insane. Right now we're nearly at 7,000 subscribers. We've got over 3 million views. It's just insane. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for tuning in and passing the time with me by helping me out. And I've appreciated it a lot. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. You guys have smashed it. You guys have really turned it up and made it to be something that is bigger and better than anything I could have ever imagined to get to. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for being awesome and for following us. And I'll see you guys in the new year with some new content. Subscribe.